Test it out and see. Mic settings. Testing test. Okay, yeah, we should be able to hear now. All right, my bad. Kiski, what's up? Trey, what's up? Polo, what's up? My boo Donald Duck, what's up? Finally over here on the live. Um, what's up, y'all? Just got off work. I wish I knew how long. Just got off work, chilling. I'm gonna take a quick pivot right quick because I remember when I first started off and people wanted to know, like, I remember the questions I had about a setup and all that stuff. I always immerse myself in a billion different communities. And so I saw this video right here. And I thought, like, I would have loved to have saw a video like this when I was first starting off. How to make something look cinematic. So I'm just play a little bit because people keep coming to me to my inbox. They keep coming asking me about stuff. And I'm going to show you how you can do this for less than $300. What he doing. So I'm going to play a little bit of this, start off, just put it right at the beginning because there's a lot of young black guys ask me about how to make a good setup. So this guy is going to show you, and I'm going to send the link to the whole video. You need to watch the whole video. I'm not going to play the whole video. I just want you to see the difference between a normal way something can look and the way you can light something and make it look completely different and more cinematic. And I'm going to show you how to do it for really, really cheap.
70 is a 35mm sensor, but with the adapter, you are getting that full frame view. We also have...
Now, he has a Canon C70. That's a $5,000 camera he's using. Don't worry about that. I got you back.
The 24-70 RF lens that we're going to be shifting to for our next setup. But with our camera up, our house lights on, and nothing set, this is what
I want all my new guys to look, because this is what the new guys see. They see somebody sitting on the couch and they see that background and they see everything looks plain and boring. And they're like, how do you make something cinematic?
We have, and it looks absolutely horrible, just vomit inducing bad. So the first thing that we're going to do here is shut off all the lights and go to a stop. That
we stop right there. Let me tell y'all something about lighting, right? And I'm going to explain to y'all about aperture in the most normal way, because I feel like when people know about this shit, they make it way too complex. So when I say aperture, I mean blurring your black background and making you pop crystal clear. When you increase your aperture, you make it very, very hard to get light. So you have to have an external light part. The more aperture you add, the darker it's going to get. So this is how it looks in my normal house right here. If I don't have a lighting set, this is how it looks. So to make something crystal clear, to get the fuzziness out, y'all call the fuzziness, we call it noise. To get that out, you want to make sure that your aperture is really, really low, right? And don't worry, I'm going to go over that. So you got to add an outside source. So to get that look, it's going to automatically be dark. And then that's why you see people applying light.
That will give us a more shallow depth of field. And now we have this.
When he says shallow depth of field, he means how far you can move forward and backwards. Like me, I have to stay in this range. If I move my hand back here, it's blurry because I have a shallow depth of field. The field is only right here at my face. And sometimes y'all see me go out of focus and you wonder why you can't see my mic, because my mic comes into the depth of field that's already shallow. So the camera can think the mic is me, say all the jokes you want, and then it's going to blur my face because I'm in a very shallow depth of field. I go live on a 1.4 aperture. People who know about cameras know that's none of these people going live on a 1.4 aperture. I guarantee you none of them are. So the field is shallow of what's going to be in focus. It's very shallow. It's very short. You got a deep depth of field, then anything going to be in focus, but you're going to lose the cinematic view. The cinematic view comes in the more shallow depth of field you have, and you're going to do that by you got to have the right kind of camera lens. If you think it's expensive, it's not.
This just natural light from the windows and that separation from the background thanks to our depth of field. To get
the depth of field separate, what he's saying, separate the background Everything is blurry except the subject that you want the audience to focus on.
Get to that stop, we're going to need to use our internal NDs here, which, as I've said before, if a camera doesn't have internal NDs now, I just don't want it. Then to get things moving in a direction, Daniel set up one light outside the window to the side of Justin.
I generally like to start with the key, since that's the main light source for your subject. So started with the key light here. We have a
So this is what I do that's different than everybody else, and this is why I have that gritty feel for true crime. You want like something, you ever went to a photo shoot, even when you was young, a family photo shoot, and they got the lights on you, but they got like a white clear, like a white something over the light to make the light not as harsh. They want it fuzzy. He's going to give you 2 layers of that. I don't use no layers. I want to be gritty. I want you to see the pores in my face. I want to look so realistic. Women generally hate how I shoot because it'll show the imperfections in their face. But like, to me, for true crime, that grit gives you that raw feel when I'm delivering my story. So I do the opposite of what he's doing here. But I'm gonna show you my partner that I'm doing a Jessica Reed documentary with. I'm gonna show you his channel. I'm gonna show you how professional he is with the lighting and what he does, and how our stuff looks professional when we don't do it for true crime.
1200D outside, which is going through a bleached muslin.
See that he got over the window right there? You see that right there? Most of those little things come on your box sets that you can buy from like Amazon. But he's gonna go through that, but he's gonna go through another second layer.
And then there's a single layer of diffusion between the light.
Right there. So that gives you that very soft bounce on the main focus's face. Now, I don't want to get too technical. I just want to help people who be asking me questions. What's up, GB? So I'm gonna show you how to do what he's saying for very, very cheap. And again, let me put the link right here. So all the people who come in my inbox asking me about stuff, I always want to help my people out. The link is right there. All right. So the cheapest lens possible that you can get. And when you're talking about aperture, when you go into Best Buy and you go into any place to get what I'm telling you to buy, when you're talking about aperture, which is depth of field, which is the focus is on you and everything else is blurry, you're going to ask for like, you're looking at like f-stops. It's called f-stops. The lower the number, the greater the quality, or the greater you're in focus, the greater the blur. Really, really good is like 2.8, maybe 2.4. I got a lens that have 1.8. Remember, the lower is the better. I got a lens on my big camera. I don't know if y'all can see it back there. That has 1.8. The one that I'm live on right now is 1.4. When you get to numbers that low, that's really, really rare. You can get a Canon 50 millimeter lens for $99. That lens will put you at 2.4. That's like, that lens is so awesome. Even professional photographers who got endless amounts of money, who's not worried about a budget, I'm telling you right now, every camera person has a cheap Canon 50 millimeter lens with a 2.4 aperture. If you're wondering why is that lens so cheap if it can give you such good quality, it's plastic. You know, you might not want to drop it or break it. I bought a Canon 50 millimeter lens way back in 2010, and I still have it now. You know, so another thing you're gonna worry about, you're gonna say, well, John, it's cheap, I can get it, it's gonna give me the blur, but what's another catch? Another catch is that it's 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters zoom in, so you won't have this wide look that I got. But there's ways around stuff when you ain't got money. When you know what I'm saying? You know how when you in the hood, you know how to make stuff work when you ain't got. Yes, it's gonna zoom in, but I can give you an overlay that will put the black bar at the top and the bottom, and you can make anything look wide enough. You can make anything look like you see in the movies, ultra wide stuff. If you put the subject in the right place and you lay that on top, basically you want to put them in the center because you know you're going to cut off the top and the bottom. I'll send y'all that in an email for free. I wish I was the way I can send it to you right now, but it's easy to find online for free. You can get that overlay, and so far you've only spent $99. So what do you want now? If you're talking about shooting YouTube videos, the absolute cheapest, like bare bone cheapest. We going about a 12-year-old camera. You get a Canon T3i. I would not get a Canon T3i because I just think that the Canon T4i, T5i, higher number you go up, the more. I just think that they're also cheap. I think you get a Canon T5i for less than $300. So if you get the camera lens, you're looking at $400, $500. But I really think you can get a Canon T5i for about $250. You can have all of this for $350. You can go to Best Buy, get you a box light. You can go on Amazon and get a whole 3 box light set for $75. It's not the money you spend, is what you know. And you can set this up and people gonna run to you and be like, what the hell are you shooting at? I go to RBE rap events and they like, what do they say when they come and interview with me? This that guy with the camera equipment and stuff. And you know what? 15 minutes of fame is looking at me and they like, I got a Canon C70. I got a $5,000-$6,000 camera before they start using their cell phones a lot now. But they know their equipment costs way more than mine, but they know like the limitations that you have. Like one of my favorite interviews was with ARP outside. The quality was immaculate. It was so beautiful, but it was because ARP did not move. I put the shallow depth of field. It was so shallow. He would have moved one step forward, one step back. He would have been blurry. I put him in the only spot he could be in because I did not want to sacrifice quality. And that's one of the best things. It's on this channel now. You can see it. But I'm saying that like with knowledge, you can do a lot of stuff for free. Remember the crop sensor versus full frame. We're not going to talk about full frame with somebody starting out with no money. There's no cheap. Eric T, I will pin your comment if you can show me a cheap full frame camera. There's no cheap full frame camera, bro. Because we talking about people who really ain't got no money at all, bro. We're not talking about like people with thousands of dollars. There's no cheap full frame camera. So if they get in the game and they master this and they're like, yo, John, what's the next thing to buy? I'll tell them about full frame camera lenses, but I don't think that, see, Eric said he can't. Full frame gonna cost you money. You do want to work yourself up to a full frame camera, but it's gonna cost you money. All right, that's me getting into some shit. Now I'm gonna segue into some drama because I just don't, I be wanting y'all people to think for yourselves, and maybe y'all do think for yourself, and if y'all do, then my bad for not giving you this stuff, but like, all right, so notice I did like 8 videos in a row on Destiny and Destiny's panel guests. No drama. Did y'all see any drama? There was no drama. When people know how to defend themselves, I got emails. The last panel that I critiqued, 2 of the women from the panel came on here. The guy who hosted the panel, all respect to me, spoke to me behind the scenes, even spoke to me into the comment section on the video. All respect, no immaturity. From a debating community who everybody in that community is skilled at cutting people down, no drama. I do 1 video on battle rap, drama. One video. Now, one guy puts out that I've been here for so long and he's better than me because after me being here for over 10 years on this channel, I have only 600,000 views total, and he has 3 million views total, and he came years after me. I saw that, and then I went back to playing my video games because I was like, I just destroyed Battletruth. Why would he, who we know is Battletruth's best friend, showing that he don't care about the R word, why would he take the same thing? He know I'm going to destroy him with numbers, so I'm going to make him look bad. But before I make him look bad, I'm going to tell y'all a story. It's real shit. Real shit I'm going to say. Shalom, Willie Lee Lump from Chicago. We got a Jewish guy from Chicago here. Salute, man. Salute to everybody that come and support, man. Nothing but love. Nothing but love from everybody, man. Oh yeah. So Eric T. I feel like me and you can have a great conversation, but you got to understand, I be trying to dumb it down for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're saying. I got you, Eric T. But I don't think a new person, I don't think that's relevant right now. Because that's something I learned later. I bought a 50 millimeter. I thought I had a 50 millimeter. I didn't know you had to do the math and all of that if you ain't got a full. I learned that later. But like, the reason I think it's not important up front for somebody who just starting out and just got money and they can't even afford a full frame Eric T is because they're not going to look at numbers. They're going to look at the person in their face through this box. Where can I put this person or zoom back on a little bit, use my little shit to make them look wider, even though they're not wider. That's all they're going to be thinking about. And once they master that shit, it's like going from kindergarten to first grade. So once they master that shit, I'll be like, hey, it's something I got to tell you, bro. I know it says it's 50 millimeter lens, but since you don't have full frame, it's not really 50 millimeters. It's really zoomed in a lot more. I'm sorry to tell you that, bro. Like, they don't need to know that right now. But I got you, Eric T. I got you, Eric T. But I want to tell this story before I can show y'all how easy you break down numbers. And it goes back to the same thing I've been trying to teach people. The person that's generic has something to hide. The person that is detailed is the person telling you the truth. So he said, I've been on YouTube 5 years before him, and I have 600,000 total views on this channel. And he has over 3 million on his channel total. Cool. Allow me to make him look stupid after I tell this story. And I think Manny know this story because Manny is one of my mods on my true crime channel. I'm on my true crime channel. And a young black guy looks to be in his early 20s. He come over. He says hi. He's very polite to me in the comment section after I drop a video. I don't see the comment. I get a lot of comments. I just don't see it. So I'm live. And he goes to fuck off on me. I'm like, who is this guy? Yeah, this was wrong with y'all motherfuckers now. You so fucking stuck up and shit. You can't even help the next generation. When I have a history of helping the next generation. This young black guy's going to fuck off on me. And I'm like, who is this dude? I go look at this guy's channel. I only got 20,000 subscribers at the time. I only got 20,000. I go look at his channel. This motherfucking kid got like 80,000 subscribers. This kid is in true crime. This young black man is in true crime. He dropping video after video. He getting a lot of views, 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000. He killing the game. So when I see this dude is doing 1 trillion times better than me, I'm like, why are you so mad if I don't see your comment? I thought you had like 5 subscribers. Nick, I should be asking you for advice. Why do you want my approval so bad? Because of the quality of work they see. Because there's a lot of different ways you can manipulate and get a lot of views. He understands the product he's seeing when he comes to my true crime channel so much that when he's getting way more views than me, he's still looking up to me. Because even at my 20,000, I'm already getting offers and shit to be on Investigation Discovery Channel. All this shit coming because of the quality that you put out to people. That's what he saw. And I ain't get mad at brother. I hit brother up behind the scenes. I'm like, man, I swear to you, I didn't see your comment, bro. I would have said, what's up? I always help my people out. Matter of fact, I looked at your channel. You kicking ass. You doing good. You got your own lane because the dude not only do true crime, but he does videos on like celebrity death, black celebrity deaths and stuff. That done and them views he was getting on that for was like 500,000 views. So I'm like, bro, ain't nothing for me to tell you except for I would increase my sound. I would get better sound. If you ain't got no mic, he said like, yeah, my mic's shitty. All right, here's a mic right here. I said, you can have this mic. I will ship it out to you. This is a dude that put me down. The mic is still here because he never asked me. He never gave me his address. I moved up and got this mic. I will never use that mic unless this blow up or something bad happens. So I say to myself, why would I let this sit here when somebody else could use it? I'd have gave it to him. A guy who came to my channel to diss me, who has way more subscribers, way bigger than this. So I tell you that story before I go in and to make your little boy DM me look bad. Like, it don't even matter the views you got. It doesn't matter. What matters is being efficient. What matters is your reputation. Because I can tell y'all right now, if you want to go to the beginning of battle rap, the most subscribers a motherfucker had was Jay Black. He had only 12,000 subscribers. He was a king at 12,000. Chris Unbiased had 9,000. Angry Fan was just coming up with 3,000. Guess what I had? I had 500 subscribers. At 500 subscribers in this battle rap community, why are battle rappers, and we're not talking about low tier, why are top tier battle rappers asking me to be their manager? They're asking me to be the manager. Why are league owners contacting me? Why is every battle rap website, why are they coming to me to work for them? Why are people trying to build relationships with me? Why is Direct, the owner of Grind Time, Rap Grid, why is he becoming cool and hanging with me? Before he moved to Atlanta over 11 years ago when he was still in Texas, he called me first. I'm finna move to the ATL. Why are these people contacting me? I'm a little nobody. Aren't you more efficient if you have smaller numbers and you can garner this kind of reputation? Because what are they drawing from? They're not drawing from your numbers. They're drawing from your validity and the words that's coming out of your mouth. That's why I cannot even be in battle rap and leave here and come back and make a video like I did on the last video, and it could shake so many feathers of people whose channels I do not watch, while they profess they're addicted to watching everything I do, as if that hurts me to give me my one view from them. I don't know. But wouldn't you rather be efficient? But you guys are about to be shocked because I'm about to show you how much more efficient I am of these little guys. And remember the lesson I told you. The lesson I told you is that the more the person is generic and they don't want to be detailed, the more they have to hide. Without further ado, I introduce you to Social Blade. That's fine. Now, we must remember this guy said that he had 3 million subscribers, 3 million views, and I only had 600,000. So in his mind, he's better than me. All right. First, let's check the validity of his statement to make sure he's correct. It appears that the validity of his statement is correct. If you look right here, he has 3 million views. Now, let's look at my views. John Rhymes. I only have 600,000. So this guy has told the absolute truth. He hasn't told a lie. Don't mind, I'm just going to click the back button and go back to him. Now, what I'm about to do, I would like for all of you guys to do as well, so no one can say I'm doing anything wrong. Let's average out how many views you get. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I even do that and make him look bad, y'all already laughing already, see how he got himself in trouble. Before I even do that, let's talk about this right here. I would never, ever brag that I have more views than a man that is not doing the same output as me. What I do on YouTube matches what I've done my entire life. When I went to the Air Force, I'm a firefighter. Bunch of black guys at a firefighter come hang out with us. John, I hung out with them, but not all the time because I like different kind of stuff. I see a group of Asians sitting in the room playing video games. They don't know me. I walk in a room full of Asians. What we doing? You may see me later on the night, me and all the Asians fucked up. We got drunk. I got lit. I wanted to expand my horizon from what I grew up in the hood to see different kind of stuff. So I don't hang with one clique. I'm all over the place because that's how my brain is. So you see the same thing on YouTube. You may see me in veganism. You may see me talking about debate channels. You may see me talking about religion. You may see me talk about battle rap. I'm all over the place because I'm the same way in real life. So when you all over the place, You aren't known for one category. You aren't just sitting there pumping out videos. I don't own a YouTube channel that you cannot go to, and I have not posted a video on said channel in months. You can go to this channel right here called John Rhymes and see I've gone months without posting stuff. Now, while I'm going all these months without posting stuff, these guys who are talking shit about I got 3 million numbers, they're going live 7 days a week. They are super consistent in one field. I could never do that. All the stuff I love learning online to expand. I am not putting nobody down. I'm just talking about me and how I think. I could never do that. Therefore, I don't have a history of that. My history is I will jump into a place, and when I do, the efficiency is so well, I always go to the top, or the top people in that community know about me and talk about me really fast. Everyone, name one that it don't happen in. It always 100% happens in because I'm an interesting person. So everything I just showed you is horse shit unless I prove it to y'all with numbers, right? So let's look at the numbers again. Shout out to my man Eric T. First time catching a live, fairly new subscriber. Underestimated your content, strong words. Shout out to my man Eric T. Eric T, man, if you got more advice you can give on cameras and stuff, I'm telling you, it's a lot of people here trying to start off and they hit me up all the time, man. Shoot out all the advice that you got. I love helping my people, man. I want to go back to the numbers, and I want y'all to have your calculator. Remember, my claim is because he's here every day, he's going to have more videos. So this guy who has 3 million subscribers, and wanted y'all to laugh because I only have 600,000. He has 1,929 videos. Take your calculator out. I'm going to copy this. 3,128,168. I'm going to put this into my calculator here. I got to open in my other window. Oh, shit. I can't copy and paste, so let me make sure I get it right. And if I'm wrong, y'all can do it in your calculator. 3128. 3128. 168. 168. Divided by how many videos he has. He has 1,925 videos. Damn, that's a lot. I don't have one. I don't have, that's 2,000 videos. I've never made 2,000 videos in my life on any channel. You can add up all the videos on all my channels combined. I've never come close to that. But let's put that in. 1,925. 1,925 equals, if anyone want to do it with me, make sure I'm correct and I'm not lying on nobody. I got 1,625. I got that he averages 1,625 views per video. Did anybody get anything different than me? If you divide 3,128,168 divided by his 1,925 videos, he averages 1,625 views a video. Now let's go to my channel, John Rhymes. We're gonna go to both of my channels and see how way more efficient. So what this guy done put out 2,000 videos, almost 2,000, 19, whatever it was. I only have 170 videos. He has more than 10 times more videos than me, and he's bragging that he has more views. But the more views he has isn't equivalent enough to the amount of videos he put out. So we already know what the logical conclusion with this is going to be, but let's play it out. Let's be fair to him. Let me clear my calculator. Let me put in my views. 607,206. 607,206 divided by a measly 170 equals, I average 3,571. I literally double the average of views he has. I want y'all to understand this. I double the average amount of views he gets on a fucking video. And this guy has over 2,000 videos. What would happen? Like, ARP tells me we're on the phone, John, if you would have ever just stuck the battle rap in a regular battle, boy, you would have been bigger than everybody. What Chris somebody said, you would have been way bigger than me. You've been bigger than everybody. Everybody's saying this, and everybody, and even the top other bloggers, steal my fucking word for word content. I save everything. Tell me I'm lying. I'll fuck you up. I save it. Y'all steal my shit because you know I'm potent and you know I don't be here consistency enough for everybody to listen. So you gonna steal my talking points word for fucking word. I downloaded and got it. I save everything. Quality over quantity. So I double the average amount of dudes the dude got. I'm never consistent. You can go back and look at the amount of videos I get, but why would you not believe me? He has over 1,000 more videos than I do. 1,000. I don't have enough time in my life to put out that amount of fucking lives and videos. I'm gonna fuck him up even worse. We not done. So I told you when people do not want to be detailed, they are hiding something. So use your mouth, use your head. What would happen if I made 1,900 videos like he did? I'll let y'all do the math on that. If I put out the amount of videos he did, it would be a fucking landslide. Wouldn't even be fucking close. But let's keep going. Let's go back up to my true crime channel, John Crimes. We talking about efficiency. Wow. My John Crimes channel has more than 2 times more views than my John Rhymes channel, and I got less videos. So the fact that I got double the views of my channel I'm on now, and I got less the videos, we already know that what's about to happen here. So let's get your calculator out again. Let me clear this out. I got 1,576,318 views. We're going to divide that by a measly, only inconsistent, taking months and months off. I ain't made a true crime video in almost a year. 132 videos. What do we get here, fellas? I average 11,941 views. I average over 10 times more views than he averages, and he has over 10 times more videos than I have. You pathetic weenie. And I'm not consistent. Oh, I'm about to get on that. Manny. I'm about to get on that. I already planned to get on that. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. He has almost 2,000 videos. I only have 132, and I average 10 times more views than him. I don't care about him. I care about the little black young men he manipulates to see some shit like this and think that that's how you want to be. My brothers, you want to be efficient. Not only do you want to be efficient, when you go to a community, you want to be accepted. You don't want to go and be like, I'm going against the grain, everybody hate me. No, you want to do what I do. You want to be able to go to ARP events with motherfucker AR-16s and all this shit in the building and know that ain't nobody going to do a motherfucking thing to you. Not out of fear, but out of love and out of respect. When I walk in and the fans asking to take pictures of me, or the top battle rappers, E-Ness walk off the stage, walk up to me, yo, how did I do? That's out of love. That's out of love. It's not out of fear. It's not out of me being the weirdo guy that goes live late at night. I can leave this bitch for 3 whole months, come and make one phone call and go to any event I want to for free. That's respect and love. I don't need to say, yes, I love watching you. I'm going to watch you all. That's weirdo shit to me. I'm a grown man, I gotta prioritize my time. And you know what I've been doing on this channel lately? All I've been doing on this channel is going live about what I do in private. In private, I sit there in that corner, I watch Destiny, and I watch people debate on Destiny. So since it interests me, I go live about it. That's all I do. I don't look at the view count. I don't care. I'm talking about things that interest me. And when you're free of those mental slave chains that you can do whatever you want to do, and you can do it without trying to put down the next man, that's freedom. Freedom is not being so butthurt by another man. You look like a maniac proudly professing, I'm going to watch everything you do, because I have not figured out how him watching everything I do hurts me. I'm trying my hardest. I have not figured that out. Yeah, I love space documentaries. I don't think they're ready for that. I'll put their ass to sleep on space documentaries. I don't think they're ready for that. But I that's like my top 1 to 2 things. Space documentaries. I fall asleep to space documentaries every night. And what I try to teach these young dudes, we talking about black men killing each other and shit, to embrace who you are as an individual. You know what I'm saying? I thrive in the community. I grew up in the hood, and I could tell you, I love space documentaries, and I could turn it to hip hop. What's the last freestyle I spit on this channel? Her head was out of space. I call her astronomy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing me. I'm not watching nobody else. But Birdie told me, I ain't say a Birdie. I was talking on the phone to somebody after I dropped my last video. I was talking on the phone. They were like, you know why he coming at you, right? I'm like, why? Because he had a bad take on Hitman Holla. I'm like, why the fuck would I know he had a bad take? I don't sit and watch niggas I got a problem with when I see them. There's so much more stuff you can do in life, but how do you convince a guy you don't sit up there and watch their shit when they profess they hate you and they sit and watch your shit? So they're going off their own brain. Oh, if I watch him and I hate him, he must watch me and he hate. No, niggas. Keep my life private, but there's other things niggas be doing in life. I didn't even know he made a video. And then he tried to say, my video came out, my critique came out first. And he was like, but let me explain the detail. The comment came from a channel called The Union. I didn't know who the fuck The Union was. I'm like, who the fuck talking this shit? They talking mad shit to me. So I click on it, and it's him and 2 other dudes I ain't got no problem with. One of the dudes did all my graphics for my true crime channel. For every guest I ever had in true crime, when you saw Stephanie Harlow come on, all that, Visual made those for me. And then the other dude, who's the most gangster real nigga they got, I ain't never in my life had a problem with this dude. So when I look at these 2 dudes, they're the motherfucker DME. Like, why would you come to my channel to make a comment? I don't go to y'all channels. I don't go to y'all channels because I don't watch y'all. I don't like y'all as a human being, as a person. Now, I want to get back on before I end this whole shit with what Manny said earlier. All right. Nas has said something bad about Jay-Z in over about like 20 songs. Jay-Z has said something bad about Nas in about 20 songs. Let me ask y'all a question. All the shots they took at each other through all of these songs. When we talk about Jay-Z and Nas, what songs do you think about? You don't think about these little tidbits of fires they're putting out on each other. You think about Ether and Takeover. This is important because this is the last shit I'm going to say about these losers. You think about Ether and you think about Takeover. What that means in hip hop, you got one real chance to try to show you're better than somebody, to come at them. You saw this shit before, but now we want to hear the Ether. We want to hear Takeover. We're going to judge those 2 songs to say who won. And in history, Ether won. All these little losers do is take little shots at me. And they'll never stop. Why would you stop? But when we look at Ether and Takeover, it's the video they made about me, only about me. I have only one video I made about him. It's his name in the title One video. I said, one and done. They're going to hurt me to do this to you, but you brought it on yourself. That video fucked his whole life up. That video fucked his whole channel up. That motherfucker went live crying. And he got 6,000 views in one day. I hate him. Damn, I ain't even here. I got 6,000 views in one day off of you. I was shocked. I ain't know until I started hearing him. So I was like, damn, I was trying to give him a little love shot. I wasn't trying to goddamn take the nigga's soul. So all this little dumb shit that they do, when you really look at, you remember that time? That little loser from Detroit went against John? All they gonna think about is when you drop your video and when I drop mine. That's it. You lost. You started shit with a guy who told you and you knew because you was on his nuts after he cursed everybody else that he was uneligible. You did that. You had ample opportunity to stop it. You did it. I destroyed you. Now that that's over with, if you fuck with me, I'm not here for a video competition. I'm only here to fuck your shit up for real. Nobody can save you. There's no, he flagged my channel. Yes, I did. I'm glad you said it because I've been telling everybody for the past 8-9 years, stop saying I'm flagging people's channels when I don't do it. I want credit for my shit. I want credit. You're going to know I did it because I'm going to tell you how many times have I said that? I said it 1 billion times. I flagged the fuck out of your shit and I'm going to do it again. You done fucked up on some shit you don't know you fucked up about. That's what I'm saying. You have an option. You got little motherfuckers that like you, but you want to engage and say, oh, I just want to watch all this videos. I'm not going to go live for live with you. That's how you get your rocks off. I'm going to try to end your shit on YouTube. You're going to let your pride get in the way because you don't know how intelligent I am. That's on you. You've been warned. And I ain't never been unsuccessful at anything. And can't no blogger make a video and be like, yeah, I just think that shit lame. I don't give a fuck if it's lame. It's going to be lame and he ain't going to be here. I don't care. Nobody can save you. You lost the war. You can sit over here and you can try to do your little shit, but I promise you, if I write down my goal of what I want to do, I'm going to see it through and it's going to fucking happen. You can go over there and chill with your little motherfucking fans. It's on you. But can't nobody save you if you think you're going to come out here and keep it and just try to fuck with me. Either I'll get really busy and go on with my life, or I'll be like, nah, nigga, I got time today. And me having time ain't going live. Me having time is just right here. You ain't going to know it till it's gone. Just me having time. Timestamp, what? That was 116? All right. Let me get that right. Let me find the video. On my video, the timestamp's 3:38. All right. The name talking shit about none of that can save you. I'm not built like these other niggas. I'm built for efficiency, as you saw with my numbers compared against yours. Efficiency in everything you do. I'm not the one to fuck with. I'm not the one. Yeah. That's why Meek never really recovered from the Canadian. It's over, bro. You lost. You lost, bro. You lost. You lost. Go live, chill with your people. But when if I go live about something I don't like in battle rap, and you did that thing, I'm not talking about you because I don't watch you. I don't watch you. If I watch you all the time, you would not have a channel. The clip I flagged to you, I guarantee that ain't the first clip of mine you have. You got more, right? Don't you got more? I don't know. I don't watch you. So if that's not the first clip you got of me and it's still up, that's proof I haven't watched you. Because if I did, you'd been flagged the fuck down right now. And if someone comes send me a clip of me on your shit, you're getting flagged. No one else. Anybody can use my shit. Battle Booth, you want to use my clips? Use it, bro. You got my permission. Anybody. You can't. You can't. I dare you. Shout out to my man Battle Booth, man. I just Battle Booth. Did you see the video where I critique you? I critique you. I critique Chris Unbiased. I critique Vodafly. I critique Piper Boy. I critique all y'all. Respectfully, it's just a topic. It's not that real, B. Nigga gonna try to say I said something about somebody personal in his life when he shows no evidence of it, and I'm immaculate with my history of never doing it, and he never said I did it before. He added it as a new narrative. Do your thing, bro. We gonna see how long your channel can be up and do it. You keep fucking with me though. Do your thing, bro. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm a demon. The best thing you would want me for is to debate on a topic, which is what I come here for. Put out a topic. We sit here like mature individuals and we talk about that topic and we go home. All this other unnecessary shit, you don't want me to go demon mode. You don't want me to go demon mode. I be trying to save y'all from yourself. Because you're going to be... This motherfucker said, I lie on Elder Bard, saying that Elder Bard said something about my family. How would he know? It'd be the simplest shit in the world. Like, I got 3 million views. He got 600,000. I'm bigger than him. Just look at how many videos a nigga got. 2,000 to 170. Just look, it's simple shit in your face. He said, I lied on Elder Barge. How would DME Detroit know? This is how it went. I go in my comment section, the motherfucker say something about my mom sucking his penis. I see the comment. I'm sitting in this chair. I see the comment with my eyes. Note it to my brain, delete, block him. And when I see him, it's an issue. How would he know if that happened or not? How would he know? Use your brain. What makes the matters worse is DME Detroit was my friend at the time. We was cool. We wasn't enemies. We was cool. How would he know? How would he know? If I say Destiny is right about his political view and you say he's wrong about it, we can debate about it. If you say you're going to put your penis in my mom's mouth, there is no reason to go live. There's no reason for a video of stuff. That's what immature people do for views. To me, if you really care about your mom, you're not talking to any of them. We're not debating shit. Unless we see each other in person. It's very simple. There's no reason to shout for anger. There's nothing. Just as soon as I see the comment, noted. That's it. How would he know? How can he tell you for a 100% fact that didn't happen? How would he know? Y'all motherfuckers be listening to anything. What's up, Ems? I hope you're doing better at the crib. I'm gonna let you call me. Topic of the hold on. I need Oprah money. Those dudes don't care about nothing but views, but average half the views I average with more than 900 more videos, maybe even 1,000 more videos. You average half of what I average. Facts. On this subject that I really want to talk about, because I like when I ride in my car and I find something interesting, and that is that relevancy word. Who's relevant? Savage 21, that's all I've been hearing. Nas, not relevant. Let me get my numbers straight before I talk about this shit. I want to see. I knew it, but I forgot it. What was Nas album called? King's Disease 3 first week sales. I feel like I'm DJ Academic typing this in. First week sales. 30,000. Okay, 30K. I feel like, and I make it go smaller. Hold on, I'll get rid of this shit. Hold on. I was going to embarrass him more. Hold on. Fuck this for shit. I'm going all the way in because I ain't saying nothing about this motherfucker no more. I'm going to go all the way in. Now, remember, he had almost 2,000 videos at 3 million views. I ain't here. The most videos I have on this channel, 170. I'm way lower on videos. Let's try to get somebody closer to him on videos and see how much he sucks. So let's put his enemy in who he hates. He hates Chris Unbiased. See how much Chris got. Now, remember, he has 1,900 videos. Chris only has 427. He has well over almost six. What did you say? He has well over 1,500 more videos than Chris Unbiased. 1,500 more videos, and he only has 3 million views. Yet Chris Unbiased has 4.6 million. I'm noticing something here when I look at the numbers. I'm noticing your life outside of YouTube. Chris is pretty persistent. With Chris being pretty persistent, he still don't even have half of 1,000 videos uploaded. And beating him because he got a life to go to. He driving trucks around. But you do this shit every night. Every fucking night. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Now let's talk about this word relevancy, right? Do you guys think Nas is relevant? Because I have a different outcome from thinking about this. I'm going to tell you where I'm going from before it even starts. I don't even think relevancy matters anymore. I need to look up something else before I do this right here. What's his name? KRS-One age. 57 only? KRS is only 57? So in 2002, he was 37. So in 1992, he was 27. So when Jay-Z them came around in 96, he was only 32 years old. Yo, in 1996, I'm telling you from someone who was there. So KRS was 30. When 1996, we thought KRS was 59 years old. He was so out of date and like he was only 32. KRS was younger than Drake is now. When Jay-Z, the Locks, all these niggas came on the scene. That shows you the importance of technology. Why was KRS considered an ancient fossil? An ancient fossil. He said, this is fucked up, Terrence. Why was KRS considered an ancient fossil at such an early age? But Nas is in his 50s and he can still sell out. I don't think relevancy matters anymore. I think the people that love KRS-One in the 80s, the only thing they had to listen to new music was the radio. Because he was out of his time by the time Rough Riders came around, fucking what's Jay-Z shit? I'm gonna say Reasonable Doubt. The Rock, all these No Limit. It's because the radios wasn't playing KRS-One. So your fans are gonna turn to someone else. They can't fucking hear you. But it's different now. You can play the radio and put all these young guys on, all the new hit makers and shit that's out right now. But if someone is a fan of Nas, they can click his name on multiple streaming services and get him. And they can get him for free. You can click Nas on YouTube Music. There's King Disease 3 right there. I'm listening to it in my car driving from work the other day. Because of this, why does it matter if you're relevant? And I'll flip that shit on his head. Young people don't understand how old people think. Old people understand how young people think because we were once young, but y'all never been to where we are. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I wanted to be one of the best actors in the world. I can act my ass off. If y'all saw how good I can act, you'd be like, nigga, you should be pursuing this. I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't want to be an actor. I don't want the fame. I don't want a paparazzi. I don't want all that bullshit. I want to write the movie. I want to direct the movie. And no one knows who the fuck I am. Go over there, run and chase that actor who's in my movie. This motherfucker can't go to the grocery store down the street, but I can because I'm older. You change. I want to be a director. So when you tell Nas he's not relevant because he's not on social media, these young people don't know him, yet Nas' album at 50-some years old can outsell your album. Because I know somebody young people like. Young people like Saweetie. They like Saweetie. What did she just sell last week? She sold 3,000 copies. Nas sold at 50-some years old 10 times more copies than she sold. And if he gets more irrelevant, he can just go anywhere he wants and nobody bothers him. He sell out shows. He sell albums. Nobody fucking with him because y'all saying he irrelevant. What does my thing wasn't, is someone relevant or not? What I drew from Savage 21 calling Nas irrelevant was, what does relevant mean? What does it mean? You can get everything that relevancy gets you without any of the headache that being relevant gets you. So what does relevancy mean? People ask me all the time, why do you put so much in making the album? You're just some dude, nobody know about you. If I can record an album and I'm at a position, I've been in a position for the past 8 years that I know for 100% fact 1,000 people are going to buy it for $10. The site I use that's going to buy it for $10 is going to take $2 from it. I'm going to get $8 from it. So my ass sitting here making music I love, I can get $8,000 from doing it. And I'm putting out the kind of shit I like. Why do I care about being relevant? I don't go out to the strip, to the clubs and all that shit. What is relevancy? Y'all gonna learn. I hope you learn because I don't want y'all to die. I hope you get old. Y'all gonna learn. You're gonna care less and less about this shit. It's not really that important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever go live on Instagram. Ever. The fuck I'm gonna go live on Instagram for? I'm not getting paid. I want money. I get paid on YouTube. Why would I go? But I told people this. I told a lot of battle rappers, motherfuckers that listen to me. My verse listen to me. Oh, where you coming from, John? My verse. You're not getting no fucking money. You need to get the motherfuckers from Instagram to watch you on YouTube. That's where the money is. Then next week, my verse. Hey, you guys, come follow me on YouTube. She got it from me. Like, I don't give a fuck about clout and motherfuckers just clicking like for no reason. Hey, man, send over anything. I will give you a verse. I will give you a verse, man. I love doing that shit. And I'm not just gonna give you a verse. I'm gonna put my heart and soul into it, like I would want somebody to do for me if I asked them. So email it, top, send that shit over. I'll give you a verse. I'll give it. Anybody send me their song with an open space for a verse, I got you. And I got you with my passion and heart. Not just no bullshit. And I promise you, I'm going to tell you why there ain't going to be no bullshit. I'm going to try to beat you on your own song. So you send me some shit, you better goddamn do your best. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it for free. Because I fuck with my people, man. I fuck with my people. But like, the one thing I love about hip hop is that we see with KRS-One, you're fucking gone. In my day, you're gone soon you hit 30. 30 was 90 years old to us. Oh my, this nigga 30? That's why when Nas said Nas dissed Jay-Z about being 36, I was like, God damn, this nigga 36? Like, that shit was like, Nas saying this nigga 89. But it's not like that anymore. Music is music. It's not like that anymore. And one thing, like, I didn't realize until now, I really did live in the best age of hip hop because I lived in the age that's better than the time before it and the age that's better than the time after it. No one in the 80s can out rap the motherfuckers in the 90s. No one in the 80s. The bees, and then the mind freeze. Nah, that shit is whack. No one behind my generation can out-rap the people before it. Like, if you really look at like the Chino XLs, you know what I'm saying? The Cannabises, the Eminems, the Locks, you really look at like the Pharoah Munches and shit. If you really listen to them, Drake would be average at best. We talking about lyrically, not as an overall artist, just lyrically. So my generation is a peak. This is the peak of rap. So when the people of this generation get older, we be like, yeah, back in the day they did them club songs, they did them hits. But every generation had club songs of motherfuckers who could not rap, or every generation had motherfuckers that could put out that one hit wonder of those hits. We had it, the one after me had it, the one before me. Everybody got those people. But if you in a generation that don't have it, or y'all don't respect the ones that do, you open a lane for Nas to sell 30,000 his first week. Because even if it's different, a little kid growing up in this generation, they're like, let me hear this old ass Nas guy. And they listen to it like, this is amazing. Because they don't have lyricists and shit much to compare to it. This is amazing. They never heard no shit like that. Kendrick would to me, but the problem Kendrick has is the ambiguity of songs. Like his last video he just dropped like a couple weeks ago. It's ambiguous to a lot of common people. Or like to me, Kendrick Lamar, especially on his last album, he doing a lot of what Nas did on his first album, which Nas' first album is a classic going on in fucking hip hop history forever. So we're not talking about how good it is, but like we can't lie to ourselves and be like every motherfucker on the block just was deep into everything Nas was saying on his first album. You know what I'm saying? So for someone like me, yeah, Kendrick is that raw, but you gotta do a lot of work for Kendrick, for that common person. You go back, rewind, stop. What he's saying? Go back, rewind, stop. What he's saying? A lot of people are like that. You know what I'm saying? I think sort of like how I reviewed Destiny trying to get himself out of trouble and explain something. He doing it way too complex. He doing it for people who know what he know. You got to dumb that shit down for the regular person sometimes, not all the time. And that's what Drake is good at. You know, and that's what sometimes I make sure I'm good at. If I'm gonna hit you hardcore lyrics on one thing, the next song I come out with you is gonna be completely different when you understand it. I don't think that Kendrick Lamar is like good in that area, except for on Damn. Am I saying it right? What was the name of his album when he just a brick wall behind him? Yeah, he's very difficult for casual listeners on a first listen. Yes, he is. But not me. Me, I sit here, I fucking vibe. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all know how y'all know I vibe with Kendrick Lamar hard, because a lot of times Kendrick Lamar can he ain't doing it on purpose. Like I'm not doing it on purpose, but sometimes he can sound like 3 stacks, and sometimes I can sound like 3 stacks. You know what I'm saying? But you should respect you should expect something like that from a Georgia rapper. I'm born and raised in Georgia, baby. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick Lamar from the West Coast. But so I love Kendrick Lamar music, man. And be honest with you, I'm glad, because relevancy, the word being relevant was an insult. Relevancy is not that important anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like there are a lot of people, even in the battle rap, like they're way more relevant than I am. People like, who the fuck is that guy? Even at the event I went to, somebody like, they saw big battle rappers coming up to me. They're like, who the fuck is that? They didn't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that relevant around, but the motherfuckers who important enough know who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like relevancy is not a negative unless you don't want all that attention. But you be honest, I'm old. You young, you should want the attention. It's not a negative to be relevant. But I will argue it doesn't have to be a negative to be irrelevant. It depends on you and what you can do with it. Nas is way older than Chingy. Chingy can't sell 30,000 units his first week. He can't. It just depends on what you do with it with the time that you're giving to hone your skills. Now, if I were to go off on the audience, I will go off on the audience for trying to cause yo, I'm so sick of these motherfuckers trying to get me to vote against goddamn Herschel Walker. Bitch, I've been voted. Stop sending me this shit. I hate Herschel Walker. Fuck. What the fuck was I saying before that? This shit threw me off what I was saying. That shit threw me off what I was saying, man. I came to my fucking phone for a reason. I'm fucking totally forgot now. Hip hop battle rap is interesting because the better the MC, oftentimes the more eccentric they are. Yeah. But I'm super eccentric. Like even right now, I'm A Lonely, the album is my A Lonely is my 808 and Heartbreaks is my Electric Circus by Common. That one album when people go against the grain and do something totally different. This is me being different. I like shit like that though. I like that. Like everybody hate Yeezy. I love Yeezy, especially when I was working out back then. I was working out heavy. Yeezy is the greatest workout album ever. The fucking Kanye. Well, I don't know if people know about Yeezy, but Kanye West purposely distorted the beat. Now I know that there are producers that watch this and shit because we talking hip hop, and I know that there are producers in my audience. When a beat is playing on Pro Tools or whatever you're using, you do not want it to go in the red. No producer will let it go in the red. He let it. This nigga did the opposite of what what's his name with the belt? The Chris Rock movie, Pootie Tang. You remember Pootie Tang went in the studio and just turned everything down and he just turned everything silent. Kanye West for Yeezy just went in that bitch and just turned everything up. So you're not hearing fake distortion when you listen to Yeezy. That shit is real distortion. I like that, man. I saw DJ Academics on Vlad TV giving an interview about Kanye West being the greatest hip hop artist of all time, and I couldn't disagree with him. He didn't say rapper. He's just saying overall the influence of what he did, the changing of the sound. And then when DJ Academics said in detail, when he said I'm gonna take a Supreme beat and a old 1960 sample, I'm gonna speed it up. Nah, fuck that shit. We're not doing it no more. It's 808 and Heartbreaks. I like, damn, Kanye West did do that. And then what we didn't know behind the scenes is that there was these little 9-10-year-old kids who was loving that shit so much that rock sound, that 808s and Heartbreak sound, because that was one of his worst review albums for people Kanye West age and people like me. But there was a group of kids, middle school kids and shit, that was loving that sound so much. They end up turning into Juice WRLD. They end up turning into PNB Rock. They ended up turning into what's my nigga name? This nigga always smiling, short ass from Philly. I Wanna Rock. Whatever y'all know his name, I Wanna Rock. All those young dudes was extremely impacted by Kanye's West at that time worst album. At that time. I'm not saying now. I'm saying when Kanye West came out with the fourth album, when he came out with the fourth album, that was his worst one at the time. And all of those dudes were heavily influenced by them. Hey, I had to let you hear a little bit of it. So you know, I'm live right now. I'll call you when I'm done. All right. Wait a minute. But like, do you know what it means to influence an entire generation off of your worst fucking album at the time? That's how awesome, that's how great Kanye West is as a musician. As just as an overall, you know. And then I'm like, everybody talking about Drake's reign and how long he been at the top. Well, Kanye West came out in 2004. If Kanye West drop an album next year in 2023, he gonna be number one in hip hop. That's 19 years. The amount of R&B artists that won a Grammy from Kanye West production, the amount of rappers, the change in the style of dress, which I fucking hated at the time because way back when I was 23 years old and I was rapping, I was so preppy. I had the ties dressed up. I was so different than everybody else, and they thought that shit was weird. Kanye West came and did to make that shit normal. I'm like, see, nigga, told y'all niggas. I told y'all. What do you think of DJ Quick? Shout out to Synergy Filming LLC. Filming, I know you got some shit you can help everybody out with filming, man. What do you think of DJ Quick, John? Do you think he's relevant? Your voice was shine on the DJ Quick beat. Do I think I don't give a fuck about being relevant or not, bro. I say come from your heart and have fun, man. Have fun. The amount of fucking work I put into my only album that's coming out, I'm gonna smile when it's done. It should be done now, but I got 3 more to do. But like, I don't know. To me, if I'm real, I really don't see anything wrong with what Savage 21 Savage said. My bad. I don't see anything wrong because I get where he was coming from. He was just saying this younger generation that's out on social media and people are talking about Nas isn't relevant. Like, I debate and argue with niggas different than other people do. If I'm Nas, I'm not going to say, hey, I am relevant, because I'm going to say, oh, I'm not relevant. Me not being relevant still outselling y'all motherfuckers. I debate differently. So I don't really be caring about like that relevancy stuff. I haven't heard DJ Quick in a long time. I know that motherfucker is a pioneer in hip hop. I used to love DJ Quick back in the day. I remember when I was really, really young and I had an older cousin. We used to go around in the room like we NWA, had on black pants, little hat to the back, shirt off and shit, rapping in the room. And I remember from NWA, even though I think DJ Quick was before NWA, but the NWA was so popular, it would reach a person like me in a small city of Macon, Georgia. So we listened to NWA, and my cousin like, play something else. And I'm like, who is that? He like, I don't know, that's DJ Quick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got me on the DJ Quick, got me on everything. But then DJ Quick turned to a phenomenal producer. I'll rap on any kind of beat. There's no genre. A lot of stuff I don't even play for people because I know this kind of audience would not like it. I play it for another audience. So I'll be down to rap on the DJ Quick beat, down to meet DJ Quick, everything, man. But I'm happy we live in an age where relevancy is not that big of a factor as it used to be. I'm gonna make me be young for a moment, and I'm gonna go back to the 90s, the early 2000s. Is it Aerosmith? Don't want to close my eyes, don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. Had a daughter named Liv Tyler. Ain't that Steve Tyler? Yeah, Aerosmith. Do you think Aerosmith gives a fuck about being relevant when they can wake up off their couch right now and sell out every major stadium across the country? Every single seat. Do you think it will bother them if a motherfucker say, fuck them old ass 70-some-year-old white dudes? They might give a fuck about that. Ain't relevant. The motherfuckers can sell out every stadium in the country on one tour. So it was always the extreme of the extremes, like in Aerosmith, that you don't have to be in your prime and you can still make money off music. And now, because of streaming services and stuff and such, and basically the internet in general, keeping us all together to where we can have access to whatever we want at the touch of our fingertips, you don't have to argue about being relevant unless you're young. Maybe that can hurt. It could really hurt you if you came out with a really hot album and you 22 years old and your second album sucked and then everybody around you calling you irrelevant, you may be done for. But like once you done the 5 to 7 years of a regular rap career and that shit is over with, it really don't matter if you're relevant or not. Man, I appreciate that and appreciate the love, Synergy, man. Yeah, man. You know what? Y'all probably heard this. Lazy Bone reminds me of DJ Quick, like a dark-skinned, younger DJ Quick. Y'all ever heard that before? The motherfuckers look alike, got the same kind of laid back demeanor and shit. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies is one of my top maybe 3 greatest rap albums of all time. And maybe my top 2. Yeah. And notice how much I was on Kanye nuts this stream. And the reason being is because we're on the subject of music. I don't like that motherfucker as a person. I think he bipolar. All y'all like his ass. I don't like none of that shit. I debate all y'all on that shit. He's a weird, crazy motherfucker. He's erratic. He don't know what he doing. And a lot of times the theories y'all think he doing that sound intelligent, your fucking theory is way better than what he's thinking in his cuckoo brain on other shit. But when it comes to music, I think Kanye West is the greatest hip hop artist of all time. And the crazy shit is, if you disagree with me, you're going to say Drake. You'll be disagreeing with me by a motherfucker who let Kanye West direct his first video and was in the studio with Kanye West when he was in his early 20s, looking up to him like a godfather. He was so amazed and wanted Kanye West's approval. You be trying to debate me against a student of Kanye West. Kanye West is the greatest hip-hop artist of all time. Not the greatest rapper. He sucked. He wouldn't be in my top 100. He would be disqualified anyway because he has ghostwriters. But artists, from the album covers to the stage performances to the releases of the albums to changing the culture to being a producer for multiple people, like everything, Kanye West is the greatest, bro. This shit ain't even close. He's the greatest. I grew up on NWA and love you a long time. Only danger I was ever in the rap festival. Love you long time? I'm sorry, Valley Girl. I'm a little confused. Love you a long time was Luke, but in specifically it was Poison. Was it Luke? Me love you. Was that Poison? Damn, what's the name of that group? Marquis and then the Chinaman. I'm not being racist. I think that was his name was a Chinaman. What's the yeah, 2 Live Crew. My bad. I'm like, look, y'all better respect my channel. You got to watch the guy coming battle rap being 31 years old, be 42 years old. You got to watch a guy lose his memory before your mind. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't got old and y'all 30, so you already see what's about to happen to you. This nigga don't remember the name of 2 Live Crew? I agree. I consider him a musical genius. Yeah. I was thinking about Poison Clan, but what did Poison Clan sing? They was in Florida too. They had some hard ass songs, bro. Damn, what did Poison Clan sing? See, Poison Clan, one of them groups, if you're not from the southeastern region, you be like, who the fuck is he talking about? But down here, they like legends to us. Just like if I say Uncle Al, everybody know Luke, but they don't know Uncle Al. Yeah, you're right. It was. I'm trying to think of a song that they would sing. Damn, I can't think of a song that Poison Clan was singing. They had a popular, all that whole dance song shit, man. But that was it, man. You dance all night, but that wasn't the big one though. I got an Aerosmith song in my head. Yo, Trey, hey, yo, you make beats, man. Don't you make beats, don't you, Trey Wilson? I can sing you that sample with somebody that took that Aerosmith song, chopped that bitch up, and that shit nice. I'm from Miami. Shit, Joe Sloan from Miami. This nigga know everybody I'm talking about. He know everybody. This is all Miami music. Who they trying to get up in my crew? Didn't Poison Clan have a beef with Luke? I know 2 Live Crew did later on. You know, that them motherfuckers still mad at each other, but there was a group. But Poison Clan had a beef with 2 Live Crew. This some regional rap shit. I know y'all motherfuckers from New York and Cali don't know what the hell we talking about. You had 95 South. I can keep going this shit all day, man. Yeah, y'all bring back them 90s on in. But man, the sample, if y'all go to my reels, I put out a sample last week of a freestyle I was spitting. I'm about to sit here and make that because I want that on my album. I'm not lying to y'all, keeping it 100. If you go click on that reel, I'll play the reel right now. I have not written a single word since I dropped that. So when the live is over, I'll be starting right where the bitch left off at. But this is one of the ones I wanna put on my shit. Oh, y'all tell me, should I not put it on there? Y'all let me know.
Easy. Friday night riding this shit right here, man. Telling y'all, man. I don't care how old they are, they can't fuck with me. Listen. That white conscience on the shoulder of me. I don't believe or respect your rosary beads. I had an option to use a fucking lead. I had a Honda, but talent with Tesla seats. I had the drive, but the wheel was too far to reach. I was afraid, but if did it, that would be me. I could have told him that option was obsolete. Try to tell my niggas we equal isosceles. Used to make her gaggle like she was a flock of geese. The hit was out of space, I call her astronomy. All this landmine, 2 Deuteronomy. In city of God, I'm Lucy, what you got for me? Boy had big guns trying to shoot at a ghost. Retaliate with 2 in the air, he fucking toast. Paulie and Goodfellas, I don't even speak no more. You gonna talk with respect, or in your mouth won't be soaked.
Yo, yeah, I'm gonna finish that, but y'all let me know. Yeah, we equal isosceles. But like, look, I have to tell the truth. So even when I'm like, oh, this is a song, I'm gonna spit bars. I'm gonna tell, like I said, I was afraid, but if I did it, would be. I was afraid, but if did it, I would be Meech. Y'all know me. I put myself out here for y'all. Y'all see I'm an intelligent person. I was afraid to sell dope in the hood. But if I would have sold dope, I would not be no regular street nigga. Y'all know if I would have gotten the game with my intelligence, I would have been fucking Meech, nigga. Real bars. I was afraid, but if did it, I would be Meech. I tried to tell them that option was obsolete because that's what I did in real life. I tried to tell my niggas, I wouldn't do that shit if I were you. I tried to tell them, but I never felt like I was arrogant. I never felt like I was better than niggas. I felt like we was equal. And I said, I try. That's why I did my hands like that. Try, T-R-I, try for triangle. I try to tell my niggas we equal isosceles. Isosceles is a triangle that's equal at all corners. My bars! A lot of niggas is out here reviewing battle raps and they don't even know how to rap. This is why I can make 10 times as less as videos than these motherfuckers who on here 7 days a week all day and be just as fucking potent and average double the fucking views they do. This is why. You say you have an Outcast, both rappers mixed together with a sprinkle of K-Dot vibe. I can say this, maybe Outcast because they older than me, but I can't have a sprinkle of K-Dot because I'm older than K-Dot. I was rapping since 1997. I ain't never heard of that motherfucker since. I've been rapping like since 1997. But I describe myself, I was a Southern nigga that didn't listen to Southern music. I listened to all kind of New York music, and I wanted to be like a New York dude. You know what I'm saying? Wearing Timberland boots in the 1990s and shit. Listen to the Fugees while everybody going to go buy Master P albums and shit down here. I was listening to different kind of shit. So when I was writing like that, but I'm from the South, so I still got that Southern dialect. So that's how I feel like I got my style. Man, y'all hold it down, man. Hitting that beat right now, I'm embarrassed. I had a beat that hot for 1 week, and that shit ain't done. That shit finna be done tonight. If I go live again tonight, I will show y'all how I'm recording, but we'll see how I feel, man. Y'all hold that shit down, boy. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Fuck out of here, nigga.